just in terms of, right now you're hearing so much obviously about just negotiating money back and forth. I want to know from you though, and the staff, not just the players, but the health concerns, right? And what are you guys just concerned about and thinking about, hopefully when we do get baseball back, in terms of health for everyone, not just the players?
Kevin, I know it's a concern. I have not talked to one player or one coach that has said, I'm not ready to come back, myself included. I mean, I'm probably one of the highest risk people out there, and I would rather be part of baseball and risk it than not. And I think most people feel that way.
Hey, Tito, I had a question for you. What surprise team could benefit from the most from a shorter season?
Well, I think, Dave, what makes me nervous, we were talking beforehand, every year I've been in Cleveland, we've gotten off to a slow start. If we get off to a slow start, it might be over before you look up. So I think what could happen is, it could open it up for a surprise team, a team that doesn't have a ton of depth, but maybe they got off to a good start and you look up and there's 10 games left. So, I mean, it's going to be really interesting. I don't think we're going to have time to let our pitching settle in. We're going to have to hope we got a bunch of depth and our pitching is ready to pitch, or it's going to be tough.
Terry, I'm curious, you're just talking about before about just getting back and playing. We're all in the same boat. But I mean, look, obviously we all know you're a baseball lifer. What are you doing? Are you doing puzzles? What are you doing right now, man? I mean, it's got to be so hard.
When I started out, it was like New Year's resolution. I was like, you know what, man, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. And then about 2 days into it, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to try to break even. I don't have anything, man. I got, other than baseball, if the casino's closed, I got nothing.
You got no life.
I have to ask this question. I was kind of debating. Take me through that Trevor Bauer situation where he threw that ball over the fence in Kansas City, because your reaction was the same as my reaction when I saw it, but this take me through that. Yeah, take me through that if you can, if you have a chance.
I was walking out and I thought I saw what I saw, but I was kind of taken aback. And I think you could probably read my lips.
Absolutely.
And I handed the ball to Roberto Perez, and I never do that because I always wait and give it to the relief pitcher, it was Tyler Clippard coming in.
Right.
And I kind of followed Trevor in, and we had a conversation about it down underneath. And then I came out and sat in the dugout and for the rest of the inning, and I was really, I was kind of hot. And when the inning was over, Tyler Clippard came up to me, and I didn't want to laugh about anything because I was mad. And he goes, Skip, I think Trevor had a lot left. I started laughing.
It's truly impressive that he threw the ball over the fence something down, so it was definitely a situation.
There was a time to laugh about it. It wasn't that day because that was a rough day, but I can laugh now.
You handled it well.
We can laugh now.
How's the communication with your rotation? Because for me, when I look at your ball club, that's the teeth of it. You guys throw strikes 1 through 5. You trust everybody that you send out there that you can win that matchup in that ball game. How's the communication been as far as where they've been at for the throwing program and what have you?
D, I'm glad you said that because our pitching, since I've been in Cleveland, we've been so fortunate. We've run so many good pitchers through here, whether they're young or veteran, and they never back down. And I love that about them. We've actually I think, lead the league in Zoom calls. If you'd have told me before this started that I would understand how to do Zoom, I would have lost that bet. But we stayed in touch with all the guys, and we know where they're at. They send us video. They're really good about it.
Good.
Our medical people in strength and conditioning, they've kept an eye on things. And to be honest with you, we trust our guys. Right. When our guys tell us something, we trust them. And I think that's the way it works best.
Absolutely.
Hey, Poppy, you got one more for your manager here for we let
Tito go? You know that
why am I getting scared?
So am I.
I'm gonna say the good one for off the camera. Hey Tito, you know that my last 5 years playing, every time we had to go to Cleveland or Cleveland was coming to Boston, you had to think about Kluber all the time. So now, who do you feel like is ready to wear those shoes that he already left?
Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber is that guy. I find myself, and it's nothing against Clevenger. I think Clevenger could win a Cy Young.
Yeah, sunshine is nasty.
I just feel I hear myself saying the same thing about Bieber that I said about Kluber 8 years ago, and it's just amazing. I'll say it. I'll go, damn, I said that about Kluber. You know, I mean, but then you throw in Carrasco. I mean, that's part of why we think we can compete, is because we're running guys out there like that.